Off on another adventure, are we?
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
idea how many muggles we have?
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Fupa feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried Billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeydukes Cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeydukes Cellar and grab a few dried Billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Crucible. Confringo. Bombarda. Imperio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Defender. This mine could be hiding a secret. Radrock. No sign of Lord GOG out here. Must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Radrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Yeah, with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo. I wonder where these pipes go. Revelio.
Go and patrol.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Depulsor. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Enjoy suffering, do ya? Extra mercy big for that student. I'll give them what they deserve.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Up for a minute dying, are we? We're close to a breakthrough.
Revelio. Accio!
Radrock's no doubt exciting. I'm seeing that completion as we speak. I won't. How nice.
Potato!
Think it clever. Fight with that. You won't defeat us all. No! I will make you. Stop it! I won't rest. Dead.
Imperial!
Right?
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. Revelio. I'd better light these boilers if I'm going to go any further. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lord GOG does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will rock.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists. Protego! Crucio! Confringo! Repulsor! Defender! Imperial! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Defender! Imperial! Repulsor! Defender! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Confringo! Bombarda! That was a close one. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
That is unfortunate. No matter. We will
build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord GOG. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord GOG. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Abracadabra!
Poor Lord GOG. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Revelio. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Radrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
But if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. You almost had a lucky shot! I won't be. Stupid taken out.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Little moon calf.
Cruise!
I will make you pay.
Confringo! Bombarda! hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lord GOG to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lord GOG and Ranrock were brothers. Lord GOG was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
What are you up to now?
Bombarda! Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I do hope he hasn't been kidnapped or eaten.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse. Filled her castle. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too... If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded.
What do you have for
What's brought you here today? A fine choice.
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Can never have enough stock. That's what I say. Thank you for stopping by.
High Wing, go! Faster, High Wing! High Wing, go! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Everything's all right now.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
the High Wing! High Wing, go!
All graves I feel. This might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I should need to eat again till next week.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my...
Fuck how I'm gonna enjoy it.
When the clouds are dark, is always the best time.
Off on another adventure.
Revelio. Everything all right?
Far from it. I wandered into a ruin and was attacked by spiders. Oh, if you've got some Wiggenweld potion, though, I'm sure that would put me right.
Spiders do tend to appear in ruins. Here, I have enough to spare. Stay away from the ruins, though.
You've saved me life. Oh, I can never repay you. Yes, yes, I shall stay away from them, you'll see. Must stay away from ruins with spiders. Ruins with spiders. Oh, and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
What do you have in store for me this time? A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. This must be the place. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Leviosa, accuses, incendio, flipendo, depulso, expelliarmus.
I need your help, friend.
What say we pick up the pace a bit?
No need to race now, my friend. Go! Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your happy.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
What you be needing a hypocrite for, anyhow?
This looks intriguing. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
Cost us our ransom. We had that murder until you showed up.
Time for you all to clear out.
Goblin elm, you pilfer. I want that back now.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. How about some sightseeing?